All right, let's have a round of applause for Jessie. She is going to be performing Villains of Our Own Stories.
Something's left behind between the cracks.
I said it once, I'll say it again. That was a great job, Jessie. Really cool song. Your voice is really good. Love all the melody moves that you do. The verse is one of those melodies. It just sounds like a classic songwriter melody. I would suggest get in the studio, get with a good producer, and I'm sure someone in this room is probably an awesome producer, and record the song for real. Like, I think, you know, there are TV shows right now that want that song, and I think you got to get it out there. You know, there are companies like where Rich is, Sony, and then there are companies that just service songwriters like you and license it, and next thing you know, you have fans, and all the while you're writing more songs. So I think it's a very strong start. Really good job.
I thought I loved it. I worked with an artist that I love called Ingrid Michaelson, and if you haven't heard of her, you should check her out because she has a similar, just whimsical, wonderful way of telling a story and turning a phrase. And you mentioned it before, and we talked about it earlier, but the idea, and I was really studying the lyrics more because I got to hear it a second time, but the Villains of Our Own Stories is really good, and it says so much about self-sabotage, and that's just a great turn of phrase. The only critical thing I might ask you to think about is, melodically, I love this. How long have you been drifting? How long have I been hiding? How long have we been waiting for just the right time to say goodbye? And I'm almost wondering if you could revisit We're the Villains of Our Own Stories one more time in that third section, either at the beginning or the end, because it's so strong. You know, I would say to people, especially when you're talking about commercial songwriting, you want to give people something that they can wrap their arms around, and even if they don't follow all of the words, that they get some ownership, even in an early listen, that they can take with them. It helps to make that song more commercial in the long term, but absolutely spectacular job.
I also loved it, and I immediately thought of Ingrid Michaelson. So, do you listen to her?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So we got that base covered. Yeah, I mean, she does a lot of ukulele stuff, but you know, other things too. I thought your melodic instincts were just really great. There were a lot of little nuances to your melody, kind of stuff I wish I could do. But just really, really nice melodies, and your voice is very good. And yeah, I mean, it's, I've heard other songs before that, they're like kind of lacking that cohesive idea, the thing that, Billy was pointing out, that thing to hold on to. And you have a really good one here, so I would just echo that, it's never a bad thing to say the title more than once. But great job.
First, I want to say all the songwriters and performers were excellent. Your song and your performance was sort of the complete package. It's good to sort of agree with the rest of the guys here. It's pretty quite excellent. And Billy is correct. Like, the important things about songwriting is, and what makes them memorable is the melody and the repetition of the chorus. And you're like, I think this is like 99.9% there. And I thought you really also had a very good sense of where you were in the song, in the pocket of the song, and carried it so beautifully. So really amazing job.
Thank you so much.